No, it was definitely a weird experience. There was a couple. I got in trouble for an MP40 video I did. The way that the news like he
Why?
shoots a Nazi submachine gun. Like I'm like, yeah, I do like a lot of historic weapon breakdowns or whatever. Like,
Wow.
did you call it the original ghetto blaster? I'm like, well, yeah, I did, but
Yeah.
like I thought it was funny. But they
Oh,
were
that's
like,
okay. Okay, that's pretty good.
they were
Yeah.
saying that oh, like it's a resurfaced video. I'm like, it's not resurfaced. It's been on my channel for 2 fucking years. You just now found it.
Yeah. It's a
Got like
cool gun.
2
and it's
million
fun to
views.
shoot. That was my favorite gun I shot at the event was the MP40.
Oh yeah, dude, it is such a controllable machine gun. I
Yeah.
fucking love it. Like for
And it's
people who
light
aren't
as can
used to
be.
it.
I feel like you could run around all day with one of those strapped to you. Then
Like, you
after
could
like 2
literally-
seconds with the Tommy gun, I'd be like, all right, aesthetically, I look tight, but I'm tired. Like this thing is so heavy. You could have 7 MP40s strapped to you, and it's less than that one Woodstock.
What round
Tommy
do these
gun.
guns shoot?
The MP40 is 9mm and the Thompson's 45.
Oh,
Yeah.
The
I bet if
MP40
the
you could like
Tommy-
one hand. It is so light.
hmm I bet if the Tommy gun probably wouldn't have been so heavy if it wasn't like all wood everywhere. I think
That and the ergonomics are not very good, like the stock placement and whatnot. You know, they're just a great looking gun, but if you ever shoulder it, you know, what's the old joke? It's like, yeah, it was made by somebody who has never met a human being, but would love to someday.
yeah. Yeah, those were cool. I liked both of those. But
Yeah,
if I were defending my home, I'd want the MP40 so I
Speak-
could roll behind my couch and be agile and stuff.
Speaking of guns that look cool but are kind of overrated, Kyle, you remember this bad boy?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is that the one you
biggest
chopped the
piece
tree
of
down with?
shit. Fuck no. That is
It
the
is a
biggest piece of shit.
What is it?
Is that? Is it USAS 12 or something, or something weird like that?
Yep, it's the USAS. It's the UTAS, or it's the UTS 15.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it is
that's-
it is such a piece of shit. I actually I was telling people to be careful while we were filming with it because we were doing a Helldivers 2, like because it's basically the shotgun from Helldivers 2, and we were telling them to be careful because I was showing them your video. You had like 3 break on you.
3 or 4 maybe. Like they sent me 4 or 5, and they just kept breaking and falling apart. I can remember there were ball bearings. Like I was shucking it and like trying to clear it, and there's like ball bearings and springs popping and jumping around inside the weapon. And we didn't beat these up. These were new in the box. Shot some oil on them and went and started to film. And each segment of my video, it's like, all right, we're gonna shoot a toilet now. Let's see what lasts a lot longer, the toilet or this piece of shit. And like, I think the gun might have broken. They kept those were the shittiest things anybody's ever sent me. That's the shittiest gun I've ever actually.
What'd you do in the
Never
video
held.
with it, Kyle? That wasn't the
Huh?
one you shot a tree down. You chopped the tree down with a shotgun.
Yeah, that was like a magazine fed Turkish, like
Okay.
The Mark 19,
yeah,
something like that.
Mark 19 or Mark 7, something like that. 1919 or maybe it had a stupid name like that, but it was that was like just a mag fed shotgun.
Oh, I have them mixed up then.
Yeah, that thing beat the shit out of me too. But no, those things are garbage. Why do you have that?
Literally just for the video and because I didn't have one. Other than that, like I knew in my head while I was buying it, I'm like, oh, this will be great because Helldivers is like the new thing, whatever. So we did a video with that. But I in the back of my head, all I could think of was your video, and I had to rewatch it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure these are fucking trash, right? And yeah,
Time when like Keltec had the KSG or whatever, and then some other companies were coming up with shotguns that held a shitload of bullets, basically in multiple tubes, or maybe they'll even stick 2 barrels on there. They were trying to do funky stuff like that, and that was the cheapest, shittiest iteration of that idea of all time. It's so
also Turkish as it comes out. So yeah,
Brandon,
Turkish guns are very affordable and cheap. I could never keep my dad when he goes to a gun show from like coming back with a handful of Turkish semi-automatic shotguns. He's like, they were 3 for $500. What could I do?
you're very affordable.
yeah,
They're
my
just
bad
not very
guns.
good.
If there's a bad guy that kicks your door down, what gun do you wish was in your hands?
I value my hearing a lot now. So like I like my MP5 SD. That's really quiet.
Okay.
I had a suppressed MP5 on the wall for a while, but now I've got a suppressed Scar 17 and a suppressed AR 15.
Well, that'll do it. Probably. Yeah.
Submachine gun and a whatever black scary rifle.
Yeah,
I'm a simple Missouri boy. I'd probably use my shotgun. And
Yeah,
then just
that's my-
deal
that
with
was my
the
choice, too.
report in my ears going on afterward.
I didn't think of the noise.
I just got to the point that if I'm gonna, I need to conserve as much hearing as I have left. So I kind of want just whatever I'm shooting, I want it to be suppressed, at least somewhat quiet.
That's fair. You probably already have like, what is that thing Archer has?
Military grade tinnitus. Yes.
Yeah. So you always have to like listen to a podcast or music or something. Otherwise it's
You joke around. I have a fan on high when I sleep. And if I go to like a hotel, I just put on rain noise.
That's
Sounds
nice
like a
anyway.
flashbang.
I
I
saw
don't have
that.
tinnitus, but I like falling asleep to some kind of audio.
I saw
something.
that Landmark somehow got a MP7.
Yeah.
Do you know
Why
how
do you
that might have
say
happened?
somehow?
Like, you don't have to say it, obviously, but do you have some inkling of how he acquired such a thing?
So I don't know how he got his, but I know like they do come up every now and again. I just personally don't think they're cool enough to pay for how much they go for. Like if you buy them, you have to be an FFL with SOT.
Yep.
So like already the bar is like only dealers that have that special occupational tax like license. They come up. You can buy them on what's called for the people who don't know a no letter transfer, which means that an SOT is going out of business. Otherwise, you need a law letter. So you'd need like a law enforcement agency or somebody like that to send you a letter saying, we'd like to demo this. So please give it to this guy so we can shoot it and test it out. But if an SOT is going out of business, then you can sell it to another SOT without a law letter. And so those come up every now and again, like on Gun Broker and stuff like that. But the MP7s in particular, because they're not for sale in the US to the general public.
And HK's weird about it.
HK is very weird about it. They come up for like 40 grand, 50 grand when they come up. So he spent a lot of no money.
Dude, I saw his stock immediately broke. And it's like, oh, god damn it.
At least
I
those are
think he's having
cheap to replace.
I think he's 3D print. I think he's having it made. Like he's having new shit 3D printed to.
Oh,
I think it's the
no.
latch or something, like the folding latchy thing you squeeze. That's a cool fucking gun, but I like, to me, that, and I don't know, like the P90 and stuff like that. It just, you don't really feel each bullet's impulse. It just kind of feels like the gun's vibrating in your hand, and that's not very satisfying. I don't know.
Yeah, especially the P90 because it's 50 rounds of 5.7, which are like $1 a piece. So it's like you just feel the gun vibrate a bit, and you're like, "Oh, cool, that was $50. Rad."
Yeah. I never liked the idea of that. MP5s and Tommy guns always seemed like the cool shit because you could get cheap ammo for them, and they're fun to play with.
Yeah, I like.
Or an
Definitely a,
I was shocked when he had an MP7. I was like, "What the fuck? Is that a real one?"
yeah, right. You expect it to be airsoft at the end of the day,
or at least like maybe a semi-automatic clone that he's bought some shit to throw on. But no, he's got a real deal fucking MP7. I thought that was sick.
Yeah, a real HK one. That's fucking dope. They're extremely expensive, and I'll probably end up getting one day because like Donut Operator Cody, that's like his favorite gun ever. He's obsessed with them, and so he's looking at me with the puppy dog eyes.
Is it
like,
from
"Please buy
video
one."
games? Like for me, it's been like the gun in a bunch of games. Like
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 3 back in the day, it was the gun.
Oh yeah.
Even in Tarkov, like it's pretty top tier. It's kind of it's a meta gun in that game.
Yep.
Do
Tarkov, Half-Life 2.
you play Tarkov?
I used to play a lot of Tarkov. I have it on good authority that the AK-50 might be ending up in that game.
Oh, that'd be
Really?
sweet.
That'd be sick, dude. Oh,
So that'll be really fun.
there isn't a 50 BMG in the game yet. So
Well,
you
there
would be-
is a 12.7, I think.
Oh yeah, but it's the Ash 12. It's that.
No, so yeah, that's like the 12.7 by 55.
Yeah, it's almost like a shotgun round more than anything. It's I think it might be subsonic. It's a PS21B is the ammo type.
Yeah, it's like it's the Russian equivalent of like 50 Beowulf.
Yes, exactly.
But I think that some of the heavy machine guns that they have mounted, like the Korgs or something like that, I think those might be 12.7. So at least they have the ballistics already in the game.
Yeah, but it'll be all new assets for like the ammo type and all that sort of thing. That would be really fucking cool. What he said they might put the his gun in Tarkov, the 50 caliber AK.
Really?
That would be really cool. I've talked to Nikita about it. He's interested, so we'll see if they pick it up, and we'll see how. I know they've got a million fucking things to work on, so we'll see if that happens.
Yeah, they
It
do.
actually
They just fucked up.
Yes.
I know. I
Oh
just
my
saw.
gosh.
Man, so
Oh, that
look
is
at
horrible.
terrible render.
No,
Now,
somebody actually
what about
made. They
this
actually
for home
put it in New
defense?
Vegas. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't actually mention that, but they just put it in Call of Duty.
Oh, that is
Oh,
cool.
that's sick.
That's a bigger deal than Tarkov by a landslide.
Yeah,
That's
by a
pretty cool.
huge amount.
The only difference is Tarkov did it with my permission.
Mm.
Oh,
Call of Duty just ripped it, which I'm making a video on that now. Actually, I postponed that video to do this podcast because I love you boys.
oh, well,
Oh,
thank you, man.
They
God, those sons of bitches.
Colonizers.
I was like, if you would have asked, I would have said yes.
You should make them put you in as a playable character now as recompense,
Ooh,
I don't think they would ever touch me.
or
Like,
a
I
player
get it.
of your choice.
a
So like
Brandon
maybe
skin.
like you can talk him into, I don't know, Hank Hill, like
Sydney
someone
Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney
Genius.
naked,
There you
no
go.
merkin.
The Woody stipulation.
Yeah.